Okay. Right. Yeah.
Hello everyone. I wanted to make a short video explaining my situation right now. So currently I'm in Sandnes, Norway. I'm training a little bit alternative because going back a few weeks, I was after World Indoor Championship in Nanjing, had a couple of weeks home training before I went to altitude in the Sierra Nevada, Spain. Training was going very good, but unfortunately I had a small irritation in my Achilles, very similar to the injury that I was out for a longer period of time in the last year. So unfortunately I was not able to continue running and training 100%, mainly taking precautions, lowering the risk, stopping running to get 100% healthy. Unfortunately, that meant that I had to go home to Norway and obviously see my physios and make sure that everything is as good as we can, laying it out, getting the good treatment and doing as much as I can to be healthy. But unfortunately, that means that I'm currently training elliptical, cross trainer, aqua jogging, mainly to focus on the long run and not doing anything stupid, because I'm not interested in taking any risk of having a chronic problem with my Achilles. At the same time, it's similar to the last one that I had, so it's somewhat familiar. Nonetheless, very difficult. As a professional athlete, you always want to be healthy. You want to do your training, you want to do the things that you love. I'm very competitive, so I always want to compete in training, and I also want to compete as much as I can in races. But unfortunately, I have to postpone my start of the season in Bislett Games, just because obviously I'm not as prepared as I want to be, but just to make sure that everything is as good as I can. I'm doing this 100%, laying everything out, making sure that I do it for the long run, making sure that I can perform for the upcoming World Championship this year, which is the main goal, and also to make sure that I can have a long, healthy career. I'm not interested in doing something that's high risk to, worst case, have some issues that I'm not able to get rid of in the upcoming years. It sucks. I don't want to be injured or have these problems, but unfortunately that's a big part of doing sports. Running is a lot of load for the human body, especially Achilles and the legs and the feet. I think everybody that tries to be as good as I can as a runner is sometimes going to push it and have some overload in some parts of the body. That's just how it is, trying to be as good as I can. I always try to push it. I always try to find where the boundaries are. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's just too much. But I hope that I stopped early enough so that I can have a speedy recovery and do things as good as I can for the next couple of weeks. So hopefully it's getting better. I'm feeling better every day, but at the same time just taking the necessary precautions, playing the long run, making sure that I do the smart things. Luckily for me, I have a good team around me. My wife, my brothers, and the rest of the team, making sure that I make the right decisions. And right now, that's where I'm at. And of course, it sucks. Alternative training is not very fun. It's hard, but it's just a part of being a professional athlete. And I think most people that do running has some similar thing and can feel some similarities in themselves in these things, but sometimes that's how it is. So hopefully I can get back to running, and I'm looking forward to start running again and competing. I'm making this video for full transparency. I document my life, my training, my normal routines every day. It's to capture the highs and lows of my life, my training, and what I do. I think it's very important for everybody to see what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, because it's not always sun and rainbows. Sometimes you have injuries and issues or illness or something else. That's just part of life. And as a professional athlete, it's all about trying to balance these things. But sometimes it's unfortunately we have the lows. The best thing we can do is to stay on it, keep the momentum going, try to work out and keep the engine warm and rolling. And eventually it will get better. Thanks a lot. And see you guys next time.